if they want to insult me in their mind, let them insult me in their mind. The food I cooked yesterday. Pamela, you dey cook. If I eventually decide to put my mind into being a chef, I'll be killing it. But I don't have time for that. I don't like cooking like that. I cannot put my heart and soul into cooking like that. It's not my thing. But I dey cook forget. This week is kind of like a chill week for me because I'm not done with class, but I turned in my last one project a few days ago. That was on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I want to take a whole week to like rest and not do anything and not look at any class related stuffs before I go back again and revise and get ready for the exam and all those shebang. Today I'm going to actually try to work on a video. At least for a while I should be a bit consistent with posting on YouTube. We'll see. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't. Hello guys. Today I'm going to shake my bum on a yacht.
For me to shake my ass on a yacht. In Dubai. In a thong.
Well, not in Dubai, but in the US of A. There's going to be a hot day, so I'm going to lather up for the sunscreen. I think I'll just do light makeup today. Guys, let me gist you. The healthcare system in this country is very, very somehow. It's very expensive and they will charge you for things that you know nothing about. Let me tell you, whenever you get your bill for any health care service that you got or whatever, always request an itemized bill. Look at your bill. Don't always go with whatever it is that they give you, because remember the period I made a video talking about me having palpitations and stuff? I was referred to a cardiologist. The cardiologist, I don't think I spoke about this one in detail, but I went to a cardiologist. They put a monitor on my chest to monitor my heartbeat and my heart rate and stuff like that. I returned that in 3 days, and on that day they told me my insurance covered it, so I wasn't owing anything. I was like, oh great. This was like since February. We are currently in August, only for me to now receive a bill from cardiologist, and I'm getting charged for 2 different days. And I'm like, okay, something is not adding up here, because I remember asking them, do I owe anything? They told me no, I don't owe anything because the insurance covered it, and because I'm also returning the monitor. So what's going on? I called the billing company, said a dispute. They got back to me. They were like, oh, that the second bill is for a televisit. So there was a time the palpitations returned, and then I called the office to try and book an appointment. They told me the doctor was just going to call me back. I'm like, okay, fine, that's good. Instead of me going there. That call did not last for 10 minutes, so they charged me what they charged me. When I first called the billing company, they kept telling me, oh no, that it says I came into the office. I'm like, I'm not running mad. I'm not crazy. I have proofs, because thank God I always take pictures to send to my family back home to let them know what is happening. So thank God I had pictures, and and my husband wasn't even around, so I took an Uber of my first visit there. I was keeping my husband updated too, so I had proofs. I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. I did not come into this office a third time. The only time I came into this office a second time was to return the monitor you guys gave me to the front desk. What are you talking about? After like a week or two, the billing company called me back and was like, oh, they just confirmed that it was a televisit. I'm like, oh, so it's for just less than 10 minutes phone call. People are charging me this thing. Okay, fine and good. But I want to still ask though, this first charge, because they charged me twice. I'm like, this first charge you guys are giving me, what is it for? Because I remember the day I came into this office, I was told I wasn't owing anything. So in real sense, I should be paying for just one stuff. Why am I being charged for 2 services? They're like, oh, it says I came into the office on so and so day that I'm like, no, I did not. The only time I came into this office was to return something. They were like, oh, and they didn't take it out for you. I'm like, no, my husband took it out for me. I dropped it at the front desk. I was in and out. It was an in and out kind of situation. What is going on? Like, I don't mind even going into the office to talk to someone, because why am I being charged for something that I never did? The lady got tired too, because there was nothing to use and back up what she was saying. She was like, okay, that she would advise me to go into the office and talk to someone, so that, because it's whatever they give them that they send to the insurance and then the insurance sends to me. I'm like, no, it's cool, I'll go there, that's fine. The next day I went there. So I go to the front desk and then I talk to the lady at the front desk. I'm like, this. I gave her the whole bill. I'm like, what's going on? She checks and she says, oh, yes, you actually came here to drop something, but what we are charging you for is for the test results. I'm like, what? He's like, yes, the doctor called you to give you your test results. That's what we are charging you for. I and my husband were like, why didn't you just send it in a mail, or there's this portal every healthcare person has here, you would have just uploaded it to the portal. So because she called me to tell me what I could have easily received in an envelope or something, that's what people are charging me this amount for? He's like, yes, that is what they started. My husband just couldn't understand. My husband was like, wait, so just her test results is what people are charging her for? And mind you, when they sent me this bill, they actually had it there that like I came into the office. I'm like, bro, I did not come into the office. I like, are we moving mad here? I didn't go anywhere. So you see how they just try to play mind games on you. She's like, oh, they started it during COVID. Once the doctor calls you to give you a result, it goes as a televisit, so that's why they are charging me for it. Does that make sense to you? Because you called me to give me my result. I never told you to call me. You didn't tell me you will call me. Nothing like that. Anytime I go to the hospital for checkups, I always get my results either in the mail or I get it in my portal or whatever. Because you called me to give me my results, I'm paying you. That has become a televisit. We just paid it there out of like, we don't want to drag this situation again. We paid for it there and we're like, okay, good to know. And then I told the lady, next time it will be good to know that this is how you guys operate. Not just spring something up on someone. Next time it will be good to know that once I come here for something and you call me, I'm going to be paying for you to give me my own results that I paid for to get tested for. Do you understand? Anyway, the moral of this story is, when you go to the hospital in this country, shine your eye. When they give you bill, shine your eye. And don't be afraid to dispute a bill. Because most times they know that 80% of people don't check it. So they just get away with these things. I will check my bill, bro. And anything I don't understand, I'm calling you. I'm probably sure they are tired of me. I will call you. You explain it to me, because you just don't just put what I don't understand there. I know everything I'm seeing. The one I'm not seeing, explain it to me. Don't just put a bill there and expect me to pay. I'm not a dummy or something like that. Anyway, back to the fun stuff. And there will be no shaking of ass in a tongue on the yacht today. No. It's actually a send off stuff for my brother-in-law. I said I'm doing light makeup. So that I'm just putting concealer everywhere. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. I'm talking too much. Let me focus, because this man has already given me a time to get ready, and I'm using it to talk to you before he comes in here mad now. I'll talk to you guys later. Very bright. Okay, there we go. I know this is looking very weird, but no time to cut the lace. I'm always very afraid when it comes to like wig and lace, and I do a terrible job.
Yeah, because if you cut it, you cannot reattach it, right?
Yeah. Now I'm looking at it on camera, it looks very, very weird. If they want to insult me in their mind, let them insult me in their mind. I don't give a hoot.
You don't give a hoot?
I don't care. Insult me.
Hey.
You cannot insult me to my face.
I
I brought band to use to cover it. I brought band to cover it just in case the humiliation is too much. morning, guys. This is like almost a week after I spoke to you guys. After the yacht outing, I and the husbandman fell sick. Actually, the husbandman fell sick first.
Like you're about to say I made you sick. I don't make
Yeah.
you sick. No, bro.
So he fell sick first,
Wow.
and then this man decided not to fall sick on his own. As per, oh, we are married for better for worse. As I'm sick, you have to be sick too. And then he transferred his sickness to me. As I was saying, and he hardly fall sick, but it was scary. So I had to take him. Yeah, I had to take him to the hospital the next day. And the next day we had to be somewhere too. But he wasn't doing so well. We went to the hospital the next day, and then at the hospital, mine started getting worse, but I thought it was just a normal stuff. Once we got back from the hospital, I just started going downhill from there. But we still tried to show up. We couldn't stay for long because I was just not getting better. We got home, and then I started to develop a fever. Mine started becoming crazy. The husbandman started taking care of me too. Long story short, we are both better now this whole week. I think this happened on Saturday. I think around Wednesday-ish, that's when we started feeling better. That's when I started feeling better. Today is Friday. I don't even pick up my camera to say anything. That was the last thing on my mind, to pick up my camera to talk. Since I feel better today, I'm like, let me pick up my camera and update you guys. It's been a while. I've not vlogged. I've not been a vlogger. Currently, we want to make breakfast. I actually want to make pancakes this morning, and then the husbandman will prep for puff puff. I've not made puff puff before. None of us have made puff puff before, so this is going to be a trial or error kind of thing. You made?
Yeah, well,
anyway,
I kept that out.
Yeah, I've not made puff puff, so the husbandman is going to do the preparation of the puff puff. And what do I do? I don't know what they do puff puff. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I just want to make breakfast now, make pancakes, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. I cooked beans yesterday, forgot to put it inside the fridge. Then I woke up this morning and the beans is about to spoil. We're not about to throw that beans away, so
nope.
1 minute up right now.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
It was beginning.
Yeah, the beginning stage.
Yeah, it was in the beginning. So.
Are done with the puff making and the pancake. I've already had breakfast. It's not the best looking puff out there, obviously. It's our first time. I would say we started off with high heat. The first time is always somehow. Afterwards, I'm sure with more practice we'll get there. I'm not hungry right now. I don't feel like eating or trying it out. I'll try it out later. But yeah, it came out good. we had the dough right, everything was okay. I think the problem we had was like the way to scoop it. I didn't want to use my hand because it's just going to be very messy, so I tried to use the spoon, which wasn't really coming out so good, but I was just determined, and then my husband decided to use his hands to do it. So far so good. We have puff puff now. I'm going to try it out later, and yeah,